Listen, you spend your whole life gripping a wheel. White knuckles, tense jaws, terrified that if you loosen your grip for 1 second, everything will collapse. But look a little deeper. Before you were born, the oceans, they still crashed against the shore. The moon still pulled the tides like a silent god conducting gravity itself. Winters still surrendered to spring. Seeds still split themselves open underground in total darkness, without your applause, without permission, without you. And one day after you die, that same wind will move through the trees. Children you never met will laugh in cities you never built. Rain will hit the rooftops at midnight. The sun will rise over factories, churches, prisons, schools, hospitals, graveyards, completely indifferent to your existence. That realization terrifies the ego, because your ego wants to believe that it's central, it's necessary, important enough to hold reality itself together. But reality has never needed your supervision. The clouds, they drift without your command. You don't wake up every morning and push the sun over the horizon. You don't remind the flowers to bloom in spring. You don't manually beat your heart while you sleep. You don't consciously digest your food, regenerate your skin, heal your wounds, or spin the earth through the vacuum space. Life is happening through you, not because of you. And that fact changes everything. Most people live under this illusion that control equals safety. So they micromanage every conversation, every relationship, every outcome. They rehearse arguments that never happen. Fear futures that never really arrives. They obsess over people they cannot keep. They fight aging, fight uncertainty, fight time itself. But the harder you squeeze life, the faster it slips through your fingers. It's like trying to hold water in a clenched fist. The irony is brutal. The universe functions perfectly without your anxiety. Think about it. Every night, stars burn in space without any control of your own. They burn in harmony, endlessly, while human beings, we panic because somebody didn't text us back. Civilizations rise thinking they are eternal. Think about it. Rome believed it. Kings believe it. Empires carved their names into stone thinking that history would kneel before them. Now, most of them are dust under the weeds. The world, the earth didn't pause for Caesar. It didn't pause for Alexander the Great. It won't stop for you. This should not be depressing. This should be liberation. Because if you think about it, if the world moves without your control, then maybe you were never meant to carry the weight of the world in the first place. Maybe your exhaustion, how tired you are of everything. Maybe your exhaustion comes from trying to play God over things that you were never meant to govern. You cannot control whether someone loves you. You cannot control whether people understand you. You can't control death, time, change, betrayal, aging, chaos. You cannot change the physical seasons from changing in this external world. Just like you cannot stop the seasons from changing within your life. Some chapters are winter. Some chapters are rain. Some chapters are drought. Some are total collapse. But if you look at nature, if you truly remove yourself and just watch what is, you'll notice something extraordinary about nature. The trees don't show any panic because it's fall. They just let go. They release every leaf with no resistance, trusting that life knows how to return. Humans are the only creatures arrogant enough to believe they can resist transformation forever. You see, a tree understands something, a simple tree understands something that people struggle to accept. That surrender is not weakness. Surrender is not weakness. It is participation in reality. Think of a wave, how a wave rises, believing itself is separate. Believing it's separate from the ocean, it's powerful, it's unique, it's important. Then it crashes and disappears. But the ocean remains. That's humanity. You can call yourself by by a name. You can call yourself by a name for a few decades, but then you forget that you're part of something bigger, part of a bigger movement, something that's ancient, something that's immersible. And yet and still, people spend their lives chasing control over tiny, meaningless things. Status, approval of people you don't even care about. Chasing that image, chasing possessions. Meanwhile, whole galaxies are colliding in space, in silence. The universe is giving you one final lesson every second, that everything moves, everything changes, everything passes, even you, especially you. So maybe, just maybe, wisdom is not found in how well you can dominate life. But maybe wisdom is found in finally seeing your place within it. Not the master of existence, not the center of the cosmos, not the controller of any fate, but just a brief, conscious breath between two entities. And letting go is probably the most powerful thing you can ever do. Not letting go as in just let everything go and you don't even try, but being present in the moment, looking at what you have in front of you instead of waiting to get to the end. Think about a song. Think about your favorite song. You do not play this song just to get to the end. If that was the case, you just skip to the end and no one would listen to the rest of the song. You play this song because you can appreciate the song from beginning to end. That's your life. We spend so much time waiting for the next moment, waiting for, I'll be good when I retire. I'll be good when I get this job. I'll be okay when I get this spouse. But look at all of the time in between that we're wasting. All of the time in between that we're not seeing the beauty of our existence. Because the moment you stop trying to control the river, you can finally feel the water.